Welcome to Built for This, the podcast where real estate meets real life skills. Hosted by Andrea Lane and Alissa Picard, each episode features investors turning their unique edge into long-term rental success.
Hello and welcome to the Built for This podcast. My name is Alissa Picard, one of your amazing co-hosts here with Andrea Lane to talk about where real estate investors bring their personal and professional expertise to the table, real-world people with real-world portfolios. Andrea, who do we have for him today?
So tonight we have Ricardo Sheard, and he and I met years ago, and he owns a condo that he rented out. He bought it because it was a place that they lived, and they decided to move. He's now getting more and more into the real estate lending portfolio type of business. So Ricardo, I'm going to ask a couple of questions, and you take it away and explain it from your point of view.
Okay. Yeah. We are dying to know why you got into real estate investing. Was it by accident, on purpose? Tell us the story.
Wasn't by accident. It was mutual between my wife and I. My wife and I have been married for 9 years, and and we have two beautiful kids. And so in the beginning of our marriage career, we've been thinking about our lives. She's a nurse and I work at a restaurant, so we were thinking about the opportunity of getting passive income. So what is one of the ways that we can earn passive income, but also start our own business? And we thought real estate is the best way to go. But we didn't know how to, the directions that we need to go to. So we first went on our first three-day immersion. Not the immersion. What did they call that before then, Andrea? Like before the immersion?
That was the immersion.
Yes, in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey. And we were just blown away just from all the information we learned. And we signed up with Fortune Builders, and that's where we met Andrea Lane. And we've known each other for about, 7 years now?
Something like that. It's been a long time.
Yeah, so her and my wife really hit it off, more than anything. Her and my wife really connected. I was kind of, I was the quiet one, kind of like, okay, what am I doing here and stuff. But my wife was all in. But yeah, I was just in awe of just what we were learning, and just so many people all throughout the country, there. And just we were just very excited, and just excited on the journey and just where it's led us. And here we are today.
What do you love about it now that you're in it, and it's been quite a bit? What do you love about real estate investing?
Oh, just the opportunity that I could do this, and I don't have to be in an office, that I could watch my kids and do my work at the same time.
Location freedom sounds like a dream come true in today's day and age. So what do you feel like you brought to the table from your professional space? What gives you that unfair advantage doing what you do now?
Oh, the unfair advantage I have is just, I think, Andrea, you remember Wayne Evers?
Yes.
So one of the things he said about me, he was like, "Ricardo, I like you. I really like you." I'm like, why you say that? It's like, just your thirst for knowledge is amazing. So my thirst for knowledge, just my willingness to learn, and just to work hard, and just to do that. And just, I'm a big numbers guy, and I'm a big numbers guy, just getting to the nitty gritty, the details of every transaction. Kimmy hates that. I love it. So, and that's why I'm in lending. So
right on. So what I'm hearing, and Andrea, I don't know if you've heard the same thing, but you had some skills you brought to the table, like being a numbers guy, and also kind of getting into the nitty gritty. How does that show up for you in your professional space, in your career, and in your work outside of real estate?
Well, I went to Rutgers. I went to the School of Engineering. So I did that, graduated with the School of Engineering. Then I was a long-term math sub at my high school in Woodridge. And then I got married, and I work at a restaurant now, and I also handle the books for them. I handle their financials. So I've been around numbers all my life. And thinking about my career, I kind of slowed down a little bit in my real estate investing career. I mean, we turned our Airbnb into we turned our vacation property in South Carolina into Airbnb, and that's all we really did. When COVID happened, that's when everything went crazy. So I kind of, and Andrea got on me about this a lot, like, pull the trigger, but I, I, I didn't feel comfortable about it. So so I was thinking, do I go into to be a realtor? And I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. So what is something that I could do? And now that I'm a new father of two, what can I do right now to get something going? And that's how I got into becoming a mortgage lender, a mortgage broker. And I took the test, passed it, and since 2023, I've been involved in it and have not looked back.
So you use your skills of knowing and understanding money to get into the real estate business to start with, and then grow into the mortgage business. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and your plan, I think, is still to continue to grow your real estate business. It's just that kids and family got in the way for a short period of time.
No. How can I explain this? I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. Yes, kids are work, they take a lot more time to raise them and stuff, but they are my why, and they're the driving force for me to push like I'm pushing right now. Like I have a fire inside of me that I've never had before because of them.
You
Kids,
know, I have the same. I like before kids, I was like, I have purpose, I have passion, and then I realized I had double the mouths to feed and half the time, and I was like, wow, I better get real specific about what I'm doing with this time and what I'm providing for them. I really resonate with that, and they make it so much richer. I find sometimes, like this is why I want time freedom. This is why I want more passive income. I don't want to be stuck at work when there's a baseball game or things like that. Um, so what, if you can share with us one of your most recent challenges or struggles in real estate?
Oh, one of more recent challenges is oh yeah, this one loan that I ran into. It was an FHA loan, and typically with FHA loans, there's a lot more. It's a lot more work because they're backed by the federal government, so they look out for the best interest for the borrower as they should. So, and then I think one of the biggest challenges was in New Jersey. With a lot of places in New Jersey, you have city sewage systems. This one was in Sussex County, and we were dealing with the city sewage. I mean, we were doing with what is it called? The well
Yep.
water. And when you're dealing with that, and particularly with FHA, that's a challenge in and of itself, and not just with that, a shared well. So that was very challenging, but we got through it and got the paperwork we needed to do, and we did what we needed to do with that. But yeah, it's whenever you're dealing with rural communities and dealing with well water, that's a challenge in and of itself.
Great. So I know you were talking about your latest win was making a mortgage for someone last week. You closed on a deal, which
That's what I was talking about.
was really exciting, right? Um,
Yeah.
so as you're moving forward in your journey and you're using the mortgage to the mortgage company to use that as your vehicle to keep moving, are you still looking at properties?
Have I actively looked at properties to invest in?
Yes. Are you still on the plan to look at properties to invest in?
I have a plan, but I haven't actively looked. To be honest, I've just been just really just trying to get this my mortgage career going, so that because I want to get a juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my third deal. So like once I get like boom, boom, like deals are coming through, like I have people feeding me leads and I keep closing them. And then I got a business going. It's like, okay, I got some money coming in. So now I can use this money to start purchasing property.
I hear that loud and clear. So, some of what I have heard and I've seen, for myself and for other investors is, making sure you have your fundamental income and your desire to build that income, whether you're building a business or you're building climbing a ladder, having that steady eddy growth of income also then opens the door to be like, what more is possible so I can put that money to work. And so, hats off to you, man, that like this business endeavor for you, your current income, you're angling now to get your current income from other spaces in the real estate universe. So it feels like your plans are now converging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it feels good when when you see your hard work finally paying off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Andrea, I know it took me a while. I know you were on me for years, but here I am. Here I am now.
I'm so excited about it. I love to hear the wins that people are getting in the real estate business. There's so many things to do, and to be able to grow and do it well is exciting. It takes a while. It's not something that's quick and get rich. It's something that you build and get wealthy, which is more important than getting rich. Wealthy you live on for years, and your children get to live on it. So
100%.
really good. Yeah. So as we're wrapping up the interview, what exciting plans do you have for the next 6 or 12 months? I know you're building your real estate mortgage business, but are you planning on starting to look at properties and move forward with um, your rentals as well?
Well, one of the things we were going to do is so when Kimmy and I first went into Fortune Builders, we were looking at the commercial realm, and and uh and she was like, let's start on commercial. And we were like, let's do the commercial class first. And then they were like, no, you should do the rehab, then the acquisitions and wholesale. We shouldn't have really listened to them. We should have jumped right in, because now the commercial game has skyrocketed. Like everywhere you go is like, a commercial property, apartment building. Like where I'm originally from New Brunswick. Like one town over is East Brunswick. The Sears that used to be there was a Sears. They made that into apartment building. So what I want to do is eventually get into the commercial realm, because I feel like that's where it's at.
Commercial in the sense of owning rental income property, but at a larger scale is what we're
Yeah.
talking. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what we want to do. I feel like there's a lot more opportunity and there's a lot more we can do.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing your time today and sharing some of your insights with us. If people want to connect with you, what's the best way to reach you?
Uh, on Instagram at ricardothelender.com.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
You heard it here first. You can change your life by using your why. Your why changes over time. You can use your knowledge, where you came from, what you studied, and pour it into your real estate business. You can also switch hats and create a business that's also real estate involved to get more exposure and more experience as you continue to refine and build what it is that you're up to in a real estate investment business. I loved hearing this. Thank you so much for being our interviewee today. If you're listening to this on the podcast, sit tight, stay tuned. We have another awesome episode queued right up here for you, so don't go away.
This wraps another episode of Built for This. If you're a real estate investor with a unique edge, apply to join us at builtforthisshow.com/guest.